sharing this special day. Your presence means a great deal to us, and we hope that you are enjoying the occasion every bit as much as we are. We would also like to extend a very special thank you to those who have come as far as Ottawa, British Columbia, and Scotland. It is quite a humbling experience to realize that we have friends and family who care so much.
For those of you who do not know, today, June 24th, is actually our 10-year anniversary. Eric would love to say he framed it that way, but that is a lie. We met during our first year at McMaster University and found ourselves spending a lot more time together. Whether it was spending time together during breaks in between classes, going out of our way and walking across campus just to walk with a person to their classes. And sometimes joining the other person's classes even though I had no idea what was happening in many of his engineering classes. And eventually that trickled down to having late night conversations over the phone, talking about our dreams for the future, family, and life. Those were some of the most amazing years in our lives, and it wasn't too long after we started dating that we decided to introduce our families to our relationship. For some of my relatives who were getting a little impatient that they hadn't met Eric yet, they decided they would take it upon themselves to seek Eric out while he was working a shift at Food Basics in the produce section and ask for fresh oranges. I won't mention any names. You know exactly who you are. And Brenda and Sarah. We love our families so much and would like to thank them for all of the laughter, love, and happiness and support that they bring to our lives.
I would like to extend a very big thank you to our parents. Brian and Margaret, I want to thank you for making your home my home and for making me feel like part of the family from day one. I'd like to thank you for the endless love and support you give Lindsay and I as we build our life. To my parents, I think we'd all like to thank you firstly for what an amazing job you've done in bringing up such a good-looking and I don't think anybody can argue that one there. And if you can, you can get it. It's hard for me to put into words how big of an impact that you've had in my life. Thank you both for being a pillar of strength and for the unconditional love over the last 29 years.
And Enrico, I would like to thank you firstly and foremost for raising the most incredible man in the entire world. You have always been a sounding board in Eric's life, and I know that will never change. When my cousins from Scotland met you for the first time the other day, they could not stop talking about how welcome they felt in their home. And as they were speaking, I totally understood everything they were saying because that's exactly how they made me feel from day one. I was always a part of the family. Thank you for opening your hearts to me and for always treating me like a daughter. I love you both so much. To my mom and dad, you have always been the ones to push me to do my very best. You were with me all those long nights I spent studying, lesson planning, yelling at the computer when Bugsy wouldn't let me in my classes, and you have always been the ones that I would seek advice from when life was more than challenging. As Eric said, it is hard to put into words how much I love and appreciate and respect you. Everything you've done for me, everything you have done for me has not gone unnoticed. I want you to know that I will always hold the memories that we made together close to my heart. I love you more than you will ever know. And I want both Anna and Rico and my parents to know that I know that Eric and I have moved out and things are changing, but there will always be water in the kettle whenever you want to stop by.
Thank you for all the childhood memories, for the bonds that we share, and now, as we get older, someone to have with us. Regardless of what mom and dad say, I think you turned out all right. And I, for one, am very proud to call you my brother. To all the groomsmen, Mark, Brian, Andrew, and Patrick, you know, there's an unwritten rule in wedding etiquette that states that no one should look more handsome than the groom. So I'd like to thank you all for sticking to that rule. I would also like to thank you for everything that you've done for me today and sharing this special day with me.
To my maid of honor, Julia, as I set up my shower, we have shared some pretty amazing times together, and I absolutely agree with you about Kevin Jerry's. That was bonding time. I love how our relationship has grown closer throughout the years and how friendship has grown more into being sisters. I love you so much, and I am so lucky to have you in my life. To my bridesmaids, you are the most amazing women I know. I love you all with all my heart, and I want to thank you for making my day so special. You all have a special place in our lives, and we couldn't ask for more.
To my lovely wife, today, as I waited at the altar, I saw you walk down the aisle, and it made me realize how truly lucky I am. You're my best friend, my soulmate, and I'm looking forward to us growing old. Thank you for marrying me and for loving me so much. Please join me in raising a glass to my lovely wife.
By the way, the other guilty one just walked in your room. Your fresh oranges.
She missed it. I know. She's upstairs all over again. And I was going to get up and tell the story about it. She stole my...
I would like to make a toast to my husband, Eric. You are the first person I think about when I wake up in the morning, and the person whose voice I want to hear last before falling asleep. You changed my life. Throughout the years, you have been my inspiration, and the person I know I can always rely on. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life loving you, and for all the adventures that await us. I love you more than you will ever know. And I ask you all now to please raise a glass in honor of my husband, the man I love.
Finally, we would now like to raise our glass to you, our friends and family, for sharing this day with us and for making it a very memorable day. Cheers to love and family.